Okay. So today we are going to translate these figures. And what does translate mean? Move. Slide. We're going to slide it. You're not going to pick the figure up. You're not going to pick it up. You're going to slide. You're going to slide. When we look at the coordinate grid, okay, what goes left and right? The x-axis goes left and right. The x goes left and right. So let's look at that x, and it's as a number line. So if I move to the right, am I subtracting or adding? I'm adding. If I go to the right, if I go to the left, I'm subtracting. I need everybody listening because some people are confused on that still. Let's say it again because some people weren't paying attention. And this is important. If you get what I'm saying right now, the lesson's going to be super easy. If you go to the right, you are adding. If you go to the left, you are subtracting. Sean, if you go to the right, you are good. If you're going to the left, you are good. Now, y goes up and down. You can see y goes up and down. If I go up, I am adding. If I am going down, I have some people that didn't answer with me, so let's do it again. If I'm going up, if I'm going down, I'm subtracting. Up is adding, down is subtracting. Think about the temperature. Today, it started off at 33 degrees. It's going up to 55, they say. So that's adding. We're going up. We're going up. Okay? Does everybody understand? Left and right. X goes left and right. Y goes up and down. You can see that, can't you? Okay. So what we're going to do is put this figure on the grid. Now, it doesn't fit exactly on there, but I wanted you to have something to move. Okay? So what I'm going to do is you're going to take your right triangle. Come on. And where the right angle is, I'm going to put a point at -10, 3. And I'm going to call it A. And you do a capital A. -10, 3. Hey, I tell you what. Let's come up here while we're doing that. A is -10, 3. B is going to be -10, 16. -10, 16. And C is going to be 0, 3. Now connect all your points. Okay, so everybody has the points. They have them written down. We are going to translate, write this at the top. We're going to translate 12 right, 3 down. We're going to translate 12 right, 3 down. So we're going to take this figure and we're going to move it 12 to the right, 3 down. Tell me what that means in your own words. What does that mean? Okay. I'm moving it 12 right. What am I moving? What? I know. To what point? Yeah, but the X, good. But guys, on the thing, what am I doing to the figure? I'm sliding it over. What am I sliding over? The triangle. I'm sliding each point. I'm taking each point and I'm moving it 12 to the right. And you know what I discovered when I first started teaching this? I thought, man, this is so easy. Everybody's going to make hundreds on all the translation stuff. It's so simple. No, they didn't. Some people did not get it right because they don't know how to count it. They would count 1, 2. Guys, you got to go somewhere before you count. When you're running 4 laps for the coach, you're not starting and go 1, then 2. You're going to only run 3 laps, which is what you want to do, but that's not how it works. You've got to go the lap, then count. So you're going to take each point and you're going to go 12 right. So everybody take your pencil. Take your pencil. And from point C, I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to go 3 down. That is my new point, and that's going to be C prime. You put like a little apostrophe after it. That is C prime right there. You move it over 12, down 3. So C prime, let's come up here and write it. C prime is what? Oh, wait, no, I want to do that. Never mind. I want to do something different. Okay, so now let's take A, and we're going to go over 12 from point A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 down. That's your A prime. Is our triangle going to look exactly the same? It should. All we're doing is sliding it over and down. So yes, it should look exactly the same. It should not look any different. We're just moving it on the grid. We're just moving it. Okay, so now we're going to take B and do the same thing. And that's called B prime. Then connect your point, your vertices. That's what the points are called, your vertices. One is vertex, more than one is vertice. And your figure should look exactly the same. Look, there, there. It looks exactly the same. This is the pre-image, and this is your image. The image is always the new where you have the prime marks. Pre-image, pre is before. This is the figure before we moved it. This is after. Okay? Does everybody have it drawn? Okay, come up here now and put rule. Here's where a lot of kids miss this. This is what gets them right here, the rule. we are going to move, we moved 12 right. What goes left and right? X. What goes up and down? Y. So, when we moved 12 to the right, what did we do to each X coordinate? What did Logan tell us? What were we doing to the X? Adding what? 12. So we took the X coordinate and we're adding 12. X always comes first. Then we're going to take the Y and do what to it? Subtract 3. Everybody get that? So you took X and you added 12. You take Y and you subtract 3. Okay? Does everybody get the rule? What we did. If you just put 12 minus 3, you're going to get it wrong. You got to tell me, hey, Miss Causey, we got to take the X coordinate, add 12. We got to take the Y, subtract 3. It has to look just like that. Exactly. Okay? So now, without looking at the picture, just using the rule, we're going to go write our new coordinates and then check to see if we got them right. Okay? So we're going to add 12 to all the X coordinates. Okay, what's negative 10 plus 12? Negative 10 plus 12, 2 again, and 0 plus 12, 12. So we just did our X's. We added 12 to all the X coordinates. Now we're going to take Y and subtract 3. What's 3 minus 3? 16 minus 3. Huh? 13. Good. And then 3 minus 3? 0. Now let's go check and see if that's where we ended up with our coordinates. A prime, is it at 2, 0? Yes. B prime, is it at 2, 13? Yes. And C prime, 12, 0? Yes. So we used the rule. And we got our new coordinates and we had it right when we moved it. Are there any questions about translating? Okay. Now, let's try to do some. We're going to do one more together, and then you're going to do some on your own. Okay? That's going to go in practice. Yes. And then we're going to do something on the back tomorrow. So put that in practice. Thanks for reminding me, Kristen. I don't think so. Can't hardly see it. Okay. Okay. It says to label the X and Y axis. Well, it's already labeled. X and Y is already labeled. We're going to graph the original figure, which is the pre-image. So we're going to come, and then we're going to perform the indicated transformation. We're going to write the coordinates for the image and graph it. Okay? We're going to do it that a little bit differently. So we're going to take the pre-image and we're going to graph it. P is 2, 5. So go over 2, up 5. That's P. Q is 5, 1. R is 2, 1. Let's go. You should be done. Come on, guys. You know how to graph. Let's go. Now you're going to connect your points, your vertices. We have another right triangle. What goes left and right? X. So it says translate triangle PQR, 2 to the right. So X goes right and Y goes down. So what's my rule going to be? Let's go ahead and write the rule. Are they right? I didn't hear but 2 people. Look, if you go to the right, you're adding. If you go down, you're subtracting. God bless you. So X plus 2, Y minus 6. Very good. So let's go do that to each coordinate. I'm going to take Q. You can start with any one. I'm starting with Q. Q, I'm going to go 2 to the right, 6 down. Make sure you put Q, label it as you go. Label it as you go. Put Q prime. Okay, is everybody good? Everybody has it? Drawn? Okay, what's P prime? Good. And Q prime? Good. And then R prime? Very good. Guys, we have to know how to get to the points. And I know that before the break, we were working on some of that extra credit stuff, and some of you were lost on that. Okay, let's check the rule and see if it worked. What's 2 plus 2? 5 plus 2. And 2 plus 2? 4. Now we're going to subtract 6 to the y on the y's. 5 minus 6? 1 minus 6? And 1 minus 6? And somebody said this morning, well, do you need to show the work for that? No. I mean, I did it in my head. I can subtract 6 in my head, but if you can't do that, you got a calculator. I mean, you can figure it out, I would hope. Okay, any questions on A? That one. Okay, look at B real quick. You're going to do it by yourself, but let me go over something. What if it says 7 units down? Is that X or Y? 1 to the left. X. So we're going to go write the rule. What am I going to put? No. X has to come first. So X minus 1. Are they right? X has to come first. Even though they put it backwards, you have to put it straight. You have to write it correctly. X first. There's not much room. You don't need to. I mean, if you want to, you can go back and do it. We didn't do it first and second period. But you know what? I tell you what, it'd be good to write image on there. Let's go and just write image right there. That's your image with the coordinates. I mean, with the prime mark, excuse me. With the prime marks, that's your image. And so the other one will be the pre-image, what you start with. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to go do B, C, D, and the one on the back. Now, before you do that, everybody look up here. That's supposed to be a circle. Pretend. If I have a point on the circle, what am I talking about? Point on the circle. On the circle. That's not on the circle. That's not on the circle. That's inside the circle. This is on the circle. This is the center of the circle. And if I draw a line segment from the center to a point on the circle, what is that called? Radius. Now, the circumference goes all the way around. Radius goes to the center. If I go all the way across, that's the diameter. Radius is half the diameter. Okay, good. All right, do B, C, D, and the E on the back. I'm going to pause the recording. So pause it if you're listening to the video. Do those and then turn it back on to check, please. Okay, guys, let's check. Look at B. Look at B. What did you get for P prime? 1, -2. What did you get for Q prime? And then R prime? Good. And so if I subtract 1, those are all right. If I subtract 7, then those coordinates are right. Very good. Okay, I'm not going to draw it. I know you did that right. Okay, on C, what is the rule? Let's do it first. Good, because Y goes up, X goes left. So what is P? Just a minute, let me fix this. Okay, what is P prime? -1, 7. And then Q prime? 2, 3. And then R prime? Good. Okay, on D, what's the rule? Good job. A prime? 1, 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, and then B prime? And then C prime? Huh? 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 0 plus 3 is 3. And then D is 4, 5. If you miss something, circle it or whatever, you can go back and correct it. Okay, on the back. Look at the back, guys. Okay, so -3, -1 is the center of the circle. If the radius is 2, then I'm going to go over 2, up 2, left 2, down 2, and I can draw my circle. Okay? Then it says what quadrants is the original circle lie in? What quadrants? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what quadrants is it in? 2 and 3, guys. The circle, not the point, not the center. What quadrants does the original circle lie in? 2 and 3. Okay, God bless you. If the original circle is translated 5 to the right, so I'm just going to translate the center because it wants the center's points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 up. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be what? What point is that? 2, 2. You had to go 5 to the right and 2 up. What would the rule? 5? Okay, look. You're at -3, -1. You're going to go 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 up. 1, 2, 3. So you're ending up at 2, 2. The rule is x plus 5, y plus 3. So what's -3 plus 5? Isn't it 2? And -1 plus 3 is 2. Okay, are there any questions about that? Translations. Can we do translations? Yes, okay. We're not going to have time to do the notes today, so tomorrow we're going to do the notes. Put this in practice. And have a good day.